Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy Fallon, and I'm your host. And this is The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Well, it is great to be here. We have a wonderful show tonight. Just, I'd like to mention that I did cramp up my hand, but I did it while reading an amazing book, reading The Great Gatsby. And that's, since I read it, that's what our show's about tonight. We have the wonderful cast of The Great Gatsby today. We have Nick Carraway here. Not here yet, but he's going to be here. Then we have Daisy Buchanan. She's here. She will be here. And we also have golf superstar Jordan Baker. I'm hoping she makes it. She might not. I don't know. And as always, we have the Roots. Yeah, the Roots. Okay, I can't do the Roots. I'm trying to be 4 different people here. I can't do the Roots too. That's 12 big, nice black men who are really good at like music, and I can't do that. So yeah, Roots aren't really actually here. Well, now everybody, let's give it up for our first guest, Nick. He's not here yet, but I'm gonna ask him his first question and pretend like he's here, and he'll probably hear it. Now, Nick, we all know that you knew Gatsby more than anybody. Could you tell us a little bit about Gatsby himself? You see, we're here having a technical difficulties. So, Nick will be right here. He'll be here in a minute. He'll be here really soon. Very, very soon, as a matter of fact. Alright, he's going to be here. They're just still getting his makeup and clothing on. He'll be here any time now. Well, Jimmy, it's great to be here. I'm Nick Carraway. You know, people have been telling me we look a lot alike. Well, you're looking good. You're looking good. Well, you see, I'm here because I know one of the best men that was out there. The Gatsby. Jay Gats. But really, we all know him by Gatsby. He was a tough, grounded man. He went from serving the military to riches. He actually, when he was telling me his life story, from the moment he actually met the man who changed his life, Dan Cody actually, he was wearing a brown jersey, and I can use this color as a color symbolism, and from that I can tell that he was a very tough and grounded man. Because brown, you see, is the color of dirt, and who has dirt on them? Very hard-working farmer, or the politician with a nice suit who sits around doing nothing? The farmer does, because he's hard-working and he's grounded. He's grounded in what he does, and he's grounded in his beliefs. So that's what I believe Gatsby is. And the author of this amazing book, I believe, is showing that right there. And you see, and also because right after he got out of the military, that's when he got, a little bit afterwards, when he started to get over Daisy, that's when he met Dan Cody, who changed his life, transformed him. Transformed him from a hard-working man into Gatsby. A huge mansion having, huge party-throwing, extremely rich man. Not actually sure how he got so rich, but he did. And now everything around him turned to gold. His turkeys turned to gold. They were so cooked that they were turned to gold. And even his, this shows that everything is perfect around him. Gold is money, perfection, you know. Well, maybe not perfection, but let's see what else I have written down on my notes for the show tonight. This gold I wrote down is wealth. That's pretty much the only thing is, and it's also genuine. Gatsby was a genuine man. He was very genuine about himself. He had perfect gold. This shows how rich he was. And also, Robin's egg blue. That was the color his chauffeur was wearing, which shows loyalty. Only way his chauffeur could have had loyalty is if Gatsby was a good boss man. And that also shows how good Gatsby was. He was. His life, you gotta start somewhere, and it's just like a roller coaster. It goes up, 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 up. It comes all crashing down. So I believe all these are yes. I'm sure we'll get right back to this. So thank you for that question. Okay. So back to you, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon will be here right in a second. He went and got a coffee break. He'll be right here. Oh, hi there, Nick. Oh, great answer. Just amazing answer that you have for us. Now, if only the man was here with us today still. You know, it sounds like you and him were very, very close. Let me, one second, Nick. I'll be right with you. Okay, so were you able, my last question for you is a very serious question. Were you able to predict his death at all? His untimely demise? Were you able to predict it? That's a very good question, and I'm sure you're going to be able to answer it very well, Nick. Now, as soon as you get back here, which is going to be very soon. Very, very soon. Superman did this. How the hell did Superman change? Well, he didn't have to fix camera angles too, so. You see here, Jimmy Fallon. NBC really needs to work on their stuff. Okay, well you see here, Jimmy. I was able to a little bit. I was. I did think about this a little bit because I can't remember if it was the suit he was wearing, or at the time of his death, or before it was. But he was wearing a suit of pink. And pink is a combination of two different colors, red and white. The color red symbolizes blood. And what is blood symbolized by? Or, you know, color red symbolizes blood, and murder is symbolized by blood. And this shows that this is just kind of foreshadowing to his death. And also the white, the other part of pink, is connected to heaven. Because when you think of heaven, you think white clouds, white pearly gates, white beard on big man. The only way you can get to heaven is through death. So pink can really be a hint towards a character's death, which it is here. And also, I should have seen in his name the pun Gats. That's a little pun right there. And now, the color white, there's a lot of mentions of color white actually, more than just pink. There's more where it says his mansion was white actually. It was completely white, and white symbolizes purity. And the way he told me about himself, he was a very pure man. He was pure and innocent. That's how I remember him. Very pure and innocent. Very. But another one that's more of another color reference that I noticed that is a little bit more far-stretched though is green, and not like green right away to money, but his body was found in his pool, and his pool was never really used. They cleaned it, but they didn't clean it, you know, as much as if you were actually using it. So there was green algae all in it. And this can show money, or let me go reference back to my notes real quick and see what green may have meant here. Green is all the way back here. Okay.